Today we are going to discuss the topic named as bar graph, and it is going to be used in exercise 3.3. So I am discussing the basic of bar graph with you today. So what is bar graph? Bar graph means there is in a graph when the bar are like this are coming, we say as a bar graph. So now you can see here this is single bar graph and this is double bar graph. Now in this you can see I wrote here students, and this is the marks in half yearly exams. This is x-axis, this one is y-axis. Let me explain this once again. You can see here it is x-axis and this one is y-axis, and this is marks in half yearly. Now this is compulsory, this axis comes here x and this comes y. I will show you on the graph paper, you can see here. So you can take like this, so it is y-axis, vertical is y, horizontal is x-axis. But suppose any student keep like this, then again this will be y, this will be x, right here. Now as I discussed with you, see here the marks are given. Now this is the marks in half yearly exam, this is the marks in half yearly exam. But suppose I want to compare the marks in two exams. For example, you can see here I wrote here green is showing half yearly, and this suppose I write as an annual exam. Annual exam. So you can compare A student, you can see here A annual marks is how much, 40, and half yearly marks how much is 50. So here comparison can be done in double bar graph. Here only we are seeing the individual marks, you can see here. But now I am going to come on the next topic. This is choosing a scale. How to select this scale? It is 10 or 20, what to take. So we will see the highest number. You can see here this highest number is 60. And in this bar graph, the length of this scale is 24. So I have divided by 24. You can see 60 divided by 24. It comes 30 by 12. And further on simplification, it comes 2.5. So 2.5, I will take multiple of 5 above this. So it comes 5 or 10. What it comes here? 5 or 10. So I will take 1 unit is equal to either 5 marks or either 10 marks. Any one I can take. So you can see now come on this point. It is here how to select the scale. What to write here on this side, what to write here on this side. So here always comes independent, and here always comes dependent. Independent means, see, A is a student suppose, and the marks is depending upon name. So A is independent, name is independent, and marks is dependent. So this is the compulsory, you should know. Always on x-axis it comes independent, and on y-axis it comes dependent. So if I write A marks, you can see here I have done like this here in A. So marks I have taken on y-axis. So name is independent and marks is depending upon name, so it comes on y-axis. This is the basic concept of graph. It comes everywhere in science or wherever we use the graph. This concept is going to come in independent and dependent. Be careful. X-axis it comes independent and y-axis it comes dependent. Right here, and this is clear now. So I just now discuss with you. You can see the single bar graph, double bar graph, and how to select a scale, choosing a scale, and this dependent and independent like this. Here comes independent, here comes dependent. Right here, and this basic is enough to understand and to solve the exercise 3.3. So let us see one example. Okay, here. Now let us see the example number 1 here I am discussing with you. Before starting the exercise 3.3, so 200 students of 6 and 7 classes were asked to name their favorite color so as to decide upon what should be the color of their school building. The results are shown in the following table. Represent the given data in a bar graph. So this is the table. You can see here favorite color red. How many students selected? 43. Green, how many are there? 19. Blue 55. Yellow 49. Orange 34. Now you can see what is the question asked here. Answer the following question with the help of bar graph. Now, which is the most preferred color and which is the least preferred color? What is the question? Which is the most preferred, means most everybody like, and which is the least preferred, that you have to give the answer. Now, second question here you can see, how many colors are there in all and what are they? How many colors are there in all and what are they? Now solution. So see what they said here. Represent the given data on a bar graph. You have to represent. So you have to draw the bar graph. So I have drawn here. You can see here. Here I have taken marks. Here it is not marks, it is students. Number of students. It is number of students here, and here it is color. Right here. Now you can see here. This is our x-axis, and this is y-axis. So on x-axis I have taken color because color is independent, and on color the students number is depending, so I have taken on y-axis. So first thing, it should be clear, then only you can draw the graph. Now red, how many are there? You can see in the table it is 43, so I have taken the height till 43 right here. Now green, you can see here green, how many are there? 19, so I have taken till 19. I wrote up here the number so you can see easily. Blue, how many are there? 55. You can see I have taken 55. Actually we move from this side to this side, then we make it like this here. Yellow, how many are there? 49. So we move from here to here, 49, and then I will make a bar like this. Now O means orange. Orange, how many are there? 34. So it means it is I have taken from here to here. Now this is the main thing in the graph. If this graph is right, you will be able to give the right answer for all the questions. So be careful, take time and draw the graph. Don't be in hurry. And this is also important. 1 unit is equal to how much I have taken? As 10 students. I have taken as 10 students. So it means here 1 centimeter is 1 unit means 1 centimeter is 10 students. Now I come on the question what is asked here. Which is the most preferred color? So blue is the most. You can see how? You can see this number is 55 is the highest one. So blue is the most preferred. Now green is the least preferred. So where is the green? You can see here it is 19. So green is the least preferred color. Which color? Least is green. Now how many, what is the next question? How many colors are there in all? So there are 5 colors. How many are there? You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 colors and they are red, green, blue, yellow and orange. Right here, red, green, blue, yellow and orange. Let me repeat this question once again. You can see the question, means it is example I am discussing with you. 200 students are there. So one thing is here, whenever we see the table, we should do a total. You can see it will come 200. It is given 200 students. So you can see 3 plus 9, 12. 12 plus 5, 17. 17 plus 9, you can see it is coming 26. 26 plus 4, it comes here 30. And like this, once you do a total, you will get the answer 200. Right? 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 1, 8. And 8 plus 5, 13. 13. You can see here 13, 13 plus 4, 17, 17 plus 3, 20. So it is coming 200. You can see. Because by mistake, if the question is wrong, your answer will not match. So be careful. Now you have to draw the question properly. Represent the given data in the bar graph. On a bar graph, it means you have to draw the bar graph. Right? Then afterward, on the base of bar graph, you have to give the answer of this question. So I have drawn here. You can see I have taken on y-axis number of students, on x-axis color, because color is independent. Now most preferred color is blue and least preferred color is green. And how many colors are there? 5 colors, and the name of the colors red, green, blue, yellow and orange. I think this example is clear to you and you can try to understand once again. And You can see other example also given in the books. It is for a single bar graph. Like this, similar like this question will be there of double bar graph. We can say same concept is here. Only here, instead of single, there will be double bar will be there, and we have to give the answer right here. And I will discuss now exercise in the next video. Thank you everyone.